I'm going to see here. Let's see if Nick's on the phone. Nick, are you there?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, great, super, because I saw it. I saw line one kind of went poof. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with Chris Brentel, our sportsman, and Skip, the talk guy here from, of course, Wake Up Wyoming, is Nick Drago. Now, Nick, where are you at? Where are you located at this morning? Where are you at? Where's your home?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I'm not Nick.
Oh, you're not Nick. I got to take Nick on line one. I am so sorry. Can I go back to Nick? Can you call me back?
Will do.
Okay, thanks. I'm sorry. Nick, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay, I thought I lost you, and I had another caller on the line, and he sounded like you.
Wait a minute. They're playing a trick on us, Skip. That's what's going on.
I'm sure he's a really nice guy. I'm sure he's a really, really nice guy, too.
Yeah, he said he'd call back. That's great. Now, good morning, Nick. Go ahead. Are you there?
Good morning, sir. Yeah, to answer your question, I'm actually home right now is Los Angeles, California, though. Many times my home is whatever hotel room I'm in at the moment. But L.A. is my mortgage.
One of my favorite songs of all time, Randy Newman, I Love L.A. I rewrote the words for Lehigh Acres, Florida, which is like the senior citizen suburb just east of Fort Myers. I love L.A. because they have Publix and Winn-Dixie's, and all the people have Florida porches and three-wheeler bikes with their rack in the back to go to the grocery. So, you know.
Excellent. I love that.
All right, now you're coming to town, and this will be your fourth year coming to town. And now you're going to be helping one of our wonderful dance studio people here, Live to Dance, which is located here in Gillette. And Angela Hartley is the lady that owns it, the studio owner, and of course she's the lady there. So every year, 3 faculty members of your bunch, Flow 40 Dance Workshops, come in. You take care of things. So what's going on? Tell me about it. You're in town here on the 27th, coming up in a few days. What's going on?
Oh, man, it's going to be awesome. Well, first of all, this is going to be my first time in Wyoming.
Okay.
I've been fighting and struggling to get to Live to Dance, the studio with Angela Hartley, for years because it's such a fun place to go, and all of our faculty members love to jump on this gig. And so we've got a 2-day workshop coming up. It's this Saturday and Sunday, the 27th and 28th. We're going to be dancing from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. both days. It's going to be jam-packed full of awesomeness and fun. We've got jazz, tap, ballet, hip-hop, musical theater, turns and leaps, lyrical. We've got just a huge, great package for these kids. They're going to range from age 6 to 18. There's 3 different age levels within that. And man, we love to travel. We travel year round, almost 50 studios a year. And it's just a real treat for us to come back to a place like Gillette, Wyoming, where the dancers show up. I mean, you wouldn't think that, hey, in a little town like Gillette, there's going to be awesome dancers. But guess what? They show up every single year, and they're on the map. They're on the dance map for a reason because of Angela Hartley and the hard work that comes out of that studio.
Now, my man, Chris is going to ask you a question, my sports director. He's athletic, so here we go. Chris.
I have a quick question. Actually, it's a 2-part question, really. First off, can you introduce me to IGGY? And second, can you tell Carrie Underwood to please stop the restraining order against me? Is that something we could...
I will tell her we're supposed to have coffee before I leave on my flight today, so I will let her know, and I'll let her know you're a really nice guy. You send me a headshot and resume. I'm sure she could see eye to eye with you.
Well, I always make the joke that if I wasn't in radio, my other passion would be being Iggy's groupie. So if you could pass that along, that'd be great too.
Hey,
I will be happy to do that.
I know that you guys go all over the country, you guys and gals out there from L.A. You got LAX. I don't know how you get out of that place. But anyway, Nick, how long have you been in this position with Flow 40 Dance Workshops?
Well, I started Flow 40 Dance Workshops with my business partner, Grant Chinook, who's also a teacher on staff. We've been around for 15 years, if you can believe that.
Yeah.
And, listen, we come from humble beginnings. I mean, we're just dancers that moved to Los Angeles and wanted to work in TV and film, and that's our main gig. But when we're not working TV and film, we travel along with the other 18 guys that we have on staff. And so that's kind of how it started. Because as a performer, you're busy sometimes, and then there's a really big lull, and you just have to make sure you're staying busy and always moving and always working, and being able to teach around the country gives us the opportunity to kind of give back and say, hey, listen, if you want to be a professional dancer, it is hard, but you can do it if you put your mind to it. And luckily, we're able to kind of pass along some of the skills that we've learned along the way through our workshops themselves.
And you're coming right here to our area. We're really honored you're coming. I mean, you've worked with, like I said, Iggy and Carrie. Of course, I met a young Carrie Underwood when she first. I used to have a radio station in the suburbs of Nashville. Worked in Nashville a couple of times, and she was very humble. And I hope she still is. She's a great talent. I know that you've worked with the San Francisco Ballet. Come on, Dancing with the Stars. Come on, you guys are big.
Our guys. We're very fortunate to have a wide array of guys that have a variety of credits under their belt. And I've had the opportunity to work. I was the Theodore's dance double in the first album, and the Chipmunks, and I was in the Muppets and Glee on Vocal Adrenaline in my high school looking days. And we love it. Like I said, there's some ups and downs, but you never know what you're going to get with dance. And I think in a world where we're kind of all like focused on our cell phones, dance really allows us to put those cell phones down and be creative and be artists and be a little bit vulnerable and realize that, hey, in life, like in the dance studio, you're going to fail sometimes.
Sure.
Like it is for sure, just like in life. So we have the opportunity to say, hey, man, we're professionals too, and we get cut from auditions all the time, and it is not awesome. But the least you can do is say, you know what, that was an awesome experience. I'm going to take something positive away from it. I'm going to go have lunch, and then I'm going to go to ballet class. I'm going to try again tomorrow. Because at the end of the day, it's like Rocky says, right? You're going to get knocked down. It's how you get back up that matters.
Go ahead, Chris.
Quick question. I have 3 girlfriends. One's a Norwegian bodybuilder. The other 2 are dancers. They're exotic dancers. Is there any tips that I could give them to help make them better at what they do?
I don't know if that's an on-air answer that
I don't know. Here I am. I love dance and everything, and he throws that. That's why I love having Chris on with me every hour for a couple of minutes. He can just throw curveballs. Then he could be very honest with his political views. I like this guy, so I knew you would love to have him on the air. So that's why I had him on the air with you, Nick.
And I've ruined the interview.
No, you haven't. No. Now, Nick, my favorite one that you worked with is my favorite Beatle, Macca, Sir Paul McCartney. James Paul McCartney. Yeah. So,
that was our buddy Brian Burt on faculty that worked with him. Brian also worked with Celine Dion and Jessica Simpson.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I heard that dude is just the nicest guy you'll ever meet in your entire life, and we find that with a lot of the more experienced
the elder statesmen. The elder statesmen in the business tend to be like that. I got to talk to Ringo, but my joy would be to talk to Paul McCartney someday. So that would be great. But no, I love it. Now, before you moved to L.A., where were you from originally?
Well, I was in Houston, Texas, and I grew up playing baseball and down there, and then I grew up there for 18 years, and then went to college at Oklahoma City University, and that's where I met my business partner, and education and dance performance, of all things.
Wow, that is so cool. And like I said, you're going to be coming into our humble abode. I think the kids here like dancing because what they do is they stick them in a pen with a wild horse or a wild boar, or maybe they get them out in the buffalo ranch, and the buffaloes kind of give them a little run or something like that. So they're physically in shape, and then you could teach them the choreographed skills. They don't look like David Byrne doing a video, but man, I remember seeing some David Byrne stuff on stage, choreographed stuff he did to Once in a Lifetime. I was totally impressed, and I thought, gosh, this guy looks like Fred Rogers with vertigo. And I just thought it was great, But, I'm really into that. I wrote a little choreography back in the 70s. I'm an old man, and we had a 108-piece choir, and we had about a song and dance troupe of I think, 8 couples, 16 of us. And it was a lot of fun. And, of course, musicals. When I was a minor in college with drama, I loved doing musicals and everything. And I got the athletes to all come in. You know what? In high school, you know what play I got them into, musical, to get them to all the football guys to do? South Pacific. I said, you get to sing about.
Nice.
I said, you get to sing about dames. They go, we're in.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, this is great.
That's the one thing about dance and performance, man. There's something for everything. Baseball team goes damn Yankees, and football team goes South Pacific. That's perfect.
I love it. Now, tell me once again, this is going to be coming up on the 27th, and it's going to be at Live to Dance Studios here in Gillette. And people can get information at live2dancewyoming.com. That's the word live, the number 2, dancewyoming.com. And that's, of course, Angela's website. And, of course, you could give Angela a call here locally at 687-0207, 687-0207. And you're going to meet Angela. You're going to be coming in here, Nick. And Nick, really, you got energy, you got excitement, folks. Now, what are the age groups again for the Flow 40 dance workshops?
They range between 6 and 18, but give her a call if you're below or above that. I mean, it's the best is communication. I'm sure. I mean, Angela is amazing. One thing I have to say real quick about her is that she travels to LA and New York all the time to continue training as a dance educator. So she's amazing. She doesn't give anybody away because she would spread the love of dance to everyone. And so I would just say give her a call and see what she says. And hey, you guys can come down from the studio, man. If you guys want to do a little dance, let's do this.
Hey, I'd love to come down and do the dance. It would be a lot of fun. Be a lot of fun. I got to check my. Now that's going to be the 27th is Saturday, right?
Yes, sir. That's correct. 27th and 28th, which is
okay.
Sunday from 10 to 3:30 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Because I want to make sure. Now I'll check on it. I'll give her a call if I don't have to be over in Rapid. I'll give her a call and see if I can come by for just a few minutes, say hi, and see what you guys are doing. See what you guys are doing.
We'll just put on some crew. We'll get it together. We'll go roll down and battle, non-dancers. It'll be amazing.
Battle of the non-dancers, and I could do my Arthur Murray stuff and my Gene Kelly, and I played a little bit of Singing in the Rain yesterday for his birthday, honor his birthday, and stuff. And of course, Fred Astaire, man. I still get
my favorite of all time is Kelly. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, we got this. Let's go crush them. Let's go crush the competition. And
be great. Okay, well, we're going to take a break. I'll be back to talk with you. Somebody's trying to call me desperately on the other line, but they've got to wait because you're the man. And tell you what, we'll be back. You got any more to say? Let's say it one more time. You're going to be at, of course, Live to Dance this weekend, and that's for the Flow 40 Dance Workshops. These people have worked with people like McCartney, Rock of Ages, Cadillac, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Jack in the Box commercials, Busta Rhymes, Pussycat Dolls, the Muppets, and Alvin and the Chipmunks, Dancing with the Stars, San Francisco Ballet, Carrie Underwood, Iggy. I mean, working with Iggy there, and Jessica Simpson. So, hey, they've done Target commercials too. This is going to be professional people enjoying working with kids. Why don't you get involved? And Nick's going to be here. So, Nick, I appreciate you talking to us this morning.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate it. Work hard, dance. Guys, I can't wait to come to Wyoming, baby.
Okay, we'll talk to you later, and I'll try to pop by Saturday.